Happy Halloween vlog! Today is October 31st, 2024, which means that it's Halloween, which is really great. There is nothing scarier though than what is to follow, which is November 1st. Tomorrow, November 1st, marks what is once again the beginning of National Novel Writing Month, also known as NaNoWriMo. This will be my third year attempting to write 50,000 words in the month of November exclusively. Literally, I only have the month of November to write these 50,000 words. Have I successfully completed it yet? No! But today, I am starting the process of, for the first time, vlogging the entire thing. I am going to take you through the late nights, the writing sprints, the ups and downs, the hardships, and we're gonna just go with this. So, why the heck am I starting this on October 31st? Because it is the eve of the great beginning of NaNoWriMo, which means we have to do a few things before we start. For me, one of those things is finishing this notebook. The project that I'm going to be working on for NaNoWriMo, I started a few months ago and I've been doing it entirely by hand. And somehow, just in time for NaNoWriMo, I've ended up with a few pages left in this notebook. So I want to finish out this extent of the story, I guess, before I have to switch to the computer because I am not going to have the time to handwrite and then either count my words or go on to type it for the word processing count. Today's big task is a writing sprint to finish out this journal, which I think has about 7 pages left in it. What we can do right now though is start our NaNoWriMo project on the website. So let's go do that. Okay vlog, here we go. Here it is. November starts in 11 hours, 48 minutes and 37 seconds. Join the official NaNoWriMo challenge and write 50,000 words in November. Okay. Join with a new novel. We did it. I still have a lot of info I have to fill out, but here's our starting point. 0%. We have until November 30th, 30 days to get to 50,000 words. The time has come. It is November 1st. As terrifying as this is, I look forward to it so much every year. I was able to end up finishing the journal last night. I'm trying to be quiet because it's early. It's like 5:30 in the morning. But there's no better way to start out the month than with morning pages. Let's go write 3 pages. Let's go. It is 6:15. I ended up writing for 43 minutes. Thanks to this music to wake up with the sunrise playlist. The sun has still not risen. But I ended up doing just a little over 3 pages. So now it's time to check the word count. 1165. Okay, I think that's good because I think we need to write around 1,600 words in a day, so that's really good. Let's put it into the system. I feel very happy because it's the first day. Where were you writing? At home? How were you writing? On a laptop? I wish I was writing on a typewriter. How close are we? We're pretty close. We have to write, 1667. We are 2% of the way to our goal. The lighting is terrible. That's better. Good morning. Guess who has an additional 502 words to write because he missed his word count yesterday already? This guy right here. And I'm having technical difficulties. Dark academia relaxing piano playlist for melancholics on a deadline. I'm moody on studying. We're not really studying, but this is the vibe we're going for. 3,582 words. There it is. We needed 3,333 and we got 3,582. Tomorrow we need 5, 1,000 words. It is not even that late right now. It is 8:30 at night, but I am pretty tired. I've had a busy day, a day that I'm very grateful for, but I'm tired. So here's the deal right now. I am about 200 words ahead of my goal. Have to be at 5,000 tomorrow to keep on track. It's daylight savings, so the time's gonna change. And I'm trying to write over 1,000 words every day, and it's only day 3, and I'm already wondering how I'm gonna handle this. I really want to do it this year. I feel like I can do this. We can do this. I don't know. It's a lot. I want to go write more, but I want to go write something else, so I guess I'm gonna do that kind of haphazardly, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Quick remedy to the bedhead. Let's write. I am feeling good today. I think it has something to do with the clocks changing because I just gained an extra hour in my morning. It is wonderful to feel this awake at 5:40 in the morning. 5K today. 5K today. 5K today. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning. It is Monday, November 4th. Excuse this. I was just working out, but when I woke up, I was really anxious this morning. Don't get me wrong, I'm a generally anxious person, but this was out of the ordinary for me. But I think what I'm seeing is this underlying fear being driven by this desperation to actually get this done this year. I've tried in the past, I haven't been able to write the 50,000 words, and so I think that determination is just toying with my brain. So on that note, I'm gonna go write. How's that for a makeshift setup? Okay, so this might be one of the craziest things to happen to me during this process of writing this book. Since I've started, I've been relying more and more on dictionary, thesaurus, resources, etc. I'm writing science fiction. I like fancy words. Basically, I've been using something along the lines of an Oxford student thesaurus that I got at a book sale. So I said to my mom, hey, I'd really like to, get a dictionary, small talk. And it turns out we have one and it's massive. So I'm about to live out my dreams of writing a book with a massive dictionary, and I have my commonplace notebook. I just started a commonplace book. I get to write things from the dictionary into the commonplace book to use in my book later. This is one of those, what do they call it, romanticizing life moments. This is the dictionary, my commonplace book. I'm about to have one of the greatest writing sessions of my life. Just made it. Today's requirement done. Am I right there? 6,667, 6,692. Oh, I just made it. Well, this is fun. Today is November 6th, and I did not film at all yesterday. I didn't do my morning pages. I decided to just fully commit to working out instead. Then I did other work. Then the fun thing about freelancing is that you never know what day you might have an odd job here or there. So that happened as well yesterday. I tried to write a little bit last night, and I ended up writing only a couple hundred words, which isn't too great. Normally I'd cut myself some slack, but I have some big deadlines to meet given that we're trying to write 50,000 words this month. Today I am supposed to be at 10,000 words. I am currently at about 7,500. So here's the plan. I want to devote as much time as possible and as much attention as I can muster to writing. I've already looked at Pinterest today. I'm feeling inspired. I've looked at some Harvey Specter quotes and some things about writing. Nano actually sent out an email blast today going, "How you doing?" I was like, and they sent out some quotes as well, so got some motivation, got some inspiration, and I think the only thing left to do is to just get out my keyboard and write as much as I can. Let's do some writing sprints. The morning just over 7,200 words into my NaNoWriMo writing, 15% of the way, and 5 writing sprints later, I am just shy of the 10,000 word goal of the day. I don't know how, but I've almost managed to catch up. It's just shy of 9 o'clock. Let's knock this one out of the park. Okay, so I just finished a chapter. And I think we might have made our word count. 10,280. We did it. 6 writing sprints later. All day long, all dispersed throughout the day. 6 writing sprints. I got the 10K badge. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just wanted to take a moment to recap what happened today, yesterday, the combination. My motivation dipped yesterday and my attention dipped. And then today, in the morning, my attention span was a little off again. So, you know, I wrote in small batches. I wrote 300 words, then I did a session with 500. And the more sprints that I did, the more motivated that I got to keep writing. There's a lot of days left in November. We're only in the first week of this thing, but I'm trying to stay determined. I really want to do this. Pinterest was a big help today, but I'm pleased, I'm proud, I'm happy, and I'm gonna go be academic now, and I'll see you tomorrow when we write more and it's out of focus again. I just did my first structured, actual, legitimate writing sprint of NaNoWriMo. I'm doing one of Abby Emmons' immersive writing sprints. I've enjoyed these in the past, and I used one a couple days ago, but this time I actually did the full 25. Now I'm at 10,988, so actually really close to today's goal. $11,850. 1,483 words tomorrow. See you then. Week 2. Today is November 8th, which means that it is Today's November 8th, which means it's officially week 2 of NaNoWriMo. We made it through the first week. This week, there's some pretty big goals coming up. The first of those is tomorrow, I'm supposed to be at 15,000 words, and in a couple days, we're looking at 20,000 words. I'm feeling really good going into week 2. Super excited. I'm itching to write right now. So let's do exactly that. Today we have to get to 13,333 words, and the sooner we start writing, the sooner we'll get to that goal. 13,372, just over the word expectation. Okay, it is currently November 9th, and today is a big day. I am supposed to hit 15,000 words. I'm currently right in the ballpark of where I'm supposed to be. Somehow the milestone of 15,000 has come upon us. I'm a little terrified about hitting this number. I have been itching to write all throughout the day, haven't had the chance yet, and I don't know, I've been hitting the goal almost every day, but for some reason this number terrifies me. But I am back with my big dictionary and I am ready to write. The motivation's there, but so is the fear. 13,466. And just like that, it is 7:35 at night and I have written 94 words today. I've been really not doing much for the past 40 minutes or so. So, wish me luck. It's something like 9:30 and I just wrote for about an hour. I'm really nervous to see if I hit the 15,000. Literally just made it. Happy day 10, I think. It is November. What? How many days has it been? Hang on. It is November 10th, which means we are 10 days into NaNoWriMo and just made it past 15,000 words last night. This morning I decided to do things a little differently and ended up writing by hand. I did one this morning from 6:25 to 6:45 and then proceeded to individually hand count the 335 words that I wrote. I'm so sorry, my camera's out of focus again. Maybe if I stand in front of the poster? There we go. My second sprint was from 7:35 to 8 o'clock and I wrote 254 words, so in total I did 589 words this morning. First things first, I have a video to finish editing for this very channel. I'm excited, I'm excited! Well, you'll never guess who's falling behind again! It is day 11 and this is the second time that I haven't met my quota for the day. Yesterday, after I hand wrote that 500 or so words, I proceeded to not write again, which is so wonderfully ironic and so expected because I thought that I was going to meet the quota and then some. I thought I was going to do all these writing sessions and be listening to motivational stuff. Nope, honestly, I'm nervous about catching up today. I'm questioning if that's gonna happen. Where do I begin? Today is November 13th. It is just shy of 7 o'clock in the morning and I am determined to write a significant amount today because I am now about 3,000 words behind my goal. So yesterday I was supposed to reach 20,000 words and I am at 17,665. Wee, oh no. 6:05 a.m., November 14th. The bedhead is here. Let's write. Here's where we're at after yesterday. I was so surprised with how much I got written, because I was at 17,665 and I somehow got to 20,225. So now that's where we are today and we're only 2,500 words behind because we have to be the 23 and we're at 20. It's November, we have to get cozy at least once. This is one of those times when I really wish that I had a microphone that I was holding. I just wanted to talk a little bit about and reflect on the past couple days because I've been thinking about it a lot. So the other day I was freaking out about how far behind I was on my word count. Yesterday I cannot even comprehend exactly what happened, but somehow I went from 17,000 something or other words to 20,000 words and I'm almost back to where I'm supposed to be, which is insane. The big thing that's come out of NaNoWriMo this year for me, at least so far, is that I've figured out the way to be most productive with my writing, which is huge. Throughout the past week, I've really tapped into using the Pomodoro method. I think it almost has something to do with how big this goal is. Like, it seems really monstrous to do 50,000 words, to do 1,667 words a day, to try and get through that and to have that open-ended time. I'm just really happy with where I'm at right now with this. I'm genuinely shocked that I am basically on schedule, that we are almost 50% of the way through, and that we're doing this. I don't know, I'm just really happy with how this is going. Okay. see how the setup is. Today is November 16th, and I did not write at all yesterday. Today is a Saturday, which is good because I am deeming it my catch-up day. I've already done one writing sprint this morning, 25 minutes long. Abby Emmons, if I get through this challenge, it is because of your writing sprints, I swear. I need to write. I need to not be running from this because there's big scary numbers and because I'm at 22,000 and I'm supposed to be at 26,000, because if I do that, none of this is gonna get done. So, welcome to catch-up day. All right. Ran some errands, played some tennis, had some lunch. Now it's 1:10 and it's time for our third writing sprint of our catch-up day. As much as I said that this was gonna be a catch-up day, I'm pleasantly surprised with the fact that I'm already on my third sprint. I was kind of hoping to get to 24,000 and we're actually already pretty close to that. So, fingers crossed. I'm about to do another writing session, and essentially, if I'm sticking to my average amount of words, I'm gonna hit 50% of the way tonight. I know I should have already been there, but the fact that it's happening is still very big and very exciting. $25,168. I've never gotten this far before, and there was a few days where I thought that same thing was gonna happen again. And now I'm 50% of the way in, and I'm only a little over 1,000 words behind where I'm supposed to be. Okay, so today has been surprisingly productive. It is November 18th, Monday, so kind of the beginning of week 3, but not really. I just realized, I don't even know what week it is for this challenge. It is now 9:45 at night, and I finished my second writing sprint of the day a little while ago. Yesterday I got to 26,665 words, and now I am currently at 28,336. I am supposed to hit the big milestone of 30,000 today. I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna do that, but I am planning on doing another writing sprint right now. Today in particular, I've just been thinking about how lucky I am to have this experience, and I'm just so fortunate that I've found this thing that I really like to do and that I get to do it. See you in the morning. November 19th. Good morning. I just accidentally slept in. I will say I did end up doing the third writing sprint last night, and I got to about 29,300. Is this NaNoWriMo core? Good morning, Rimo. It's 6:30 on this lovely Thursday, November 21st. How's this camera almost out of focus? Can somebody tell me how it's already the 21st? Isn't that less than 10 days in this challenge? How is that possible? I am currently 64% of the way through. I really wish that I had hit yesterday's goal because it was a very cool 33,333. Don't you love when things line up like that? It's the perfect morning for writing because it's raining. Yesterday I got to 32,015 words. Today I am supposed to hit the major goal of 35,000. I would like to catch up as much as possible today. I'm gonna set a goal. 3 writing sprints. Oh, I'm so excited to talk about this. It is Friday. Oh my gosh, I can't even right now. It is Friday, November 22nd, and yesterday went so well. I can't even begin to describe it. I am 70% of the way into the goal of 50,000 words. So yesterday was this beautifully rainy day. It was so, everything about it was so incredibly fall and just so wonderful to look at, and I got up and did an early writing session. In that first writing session, I ended up doing 1,038 words. I didn't do 2 sets of 25, I went straight in. I think I was listening to the Amazing Spider-Man soundtrack. Everything was working together. What I thought was gonna be my second sprint at 1 o'clock turned into a sprint at about 10:30 or so, another 40 minutes, 1,114 words. So at this point, I've got over 2,000 words under my belt. Last night, another 40 minutes or so, I was starting to drop off a little bit. Focus was going all over the place, but 1,018 words. So in total yesterday, I wrote over 3,000 words and got back to where I was supposed to be to stay on track with the challenge. And today, 36,667. I have my warm drink here. This is very winter. This is a peppermint mocha. This is so everything that I could want as a writer. 'Cause sometimes you just need a hot drink, a good setting, and an idea. Okay, here we go. I've got my setup here. Even brought down the keyboard. Got the big dictionary. Lemon lime Gatorade to stay hydrated. Today is Saturday, November 23rd, I think. I know I'm looking over here, it's because I'm watching the focus. Or lack thereof. I'm gonna try something a little different. I have in my reaches a small, basic, stationary bike. So I'm going to do Abby Emmons' 25-minute Pomodoro sessions, but on the 5-minute rest, I'm going to get on the stationary bike, excuse that strange humming sound, and just see what that does for me as a writer. Alright, sprint number 1. Excuse the crocs, but we're going. The break is happening. And I'm now realizing that if I did this correctly, this would be quite the montage.
Sprint number 2 is done.
We are now ahead of today's goal, which is 38,333. You're at 38,724, and the day is still young, so let's go. Well, that fizzled out rather quickly. What ended up happening was after the first writing sprint, I went on to the second, which was great, and then I swapped out the 5-minute cycling break for a lunch break, and then I came back, started the third one, had to go do something else, came back, finished that third one, and in total the day went well. I ended up doing 4 writing sprints, each one 800 to 900 words, and I got ahead of my goal for the day, which was a perfect setup for yesterday, where I only had the chance to do 1 much shorter writing sprint and just got over the line of 40,000 words. It's now Monday. We are in the home stretch. I am 80% of the way to the 50,000 word goal. 10,000 words remain, and only a few days remain too. There's, I think, less than a full week now, because today is the 25th. There's, what, 5 days left to write 10,000 words? Are you talking about my thing? So here is the game plan. I went on a hike this morning. I'm dealing with a book that's very grounded in nature very grounded in the seasons. One of those seasons being fall, and I'm kind of at that point in the book where I can really delve into fall. So I am going to start my writing this morning based on the hike and, you know, what I saw and such and how that can play into the book, and we'll take it from there. I'm kindly asking people to go watch my Suits LA breakdown and reaction to the information, because that's what I spent my time doing yesterday when I should have been writing. I was talking about Suits LA and then I edited the whole video, so that's up on my channel. See you after the session. Boom! What's that? 2 writing sessions done before 9:30 in the morning? Trying to channel my inner Mike Ross. Yesterday went pretty well. Today's going even better. It's another rainy autumn writer's day. Yesterday I wrote just over 1,000 words between 2 writing sprints, one very short that was only 282 words, and the other one coming in over 900 words. Today I've done 2 of the 25-minute writing sprints, both coming in just under 800 words apiece. So I've written 1,547 words today, and I am nearing the day's goal of 43,333 because I currently have 42,861 words. I don't know, the other day I had this moment where I was like, this is gonna happen, I'm gonna hit 50,000 words by the end of this, but at the same time I'm terrified to even think that, and it's weird to even think that because this has just been, I mean, thinking back to when I first started trying to do this and how many years it has taken me to get to this point where I am literally on track with, you know, there's some ebbs and flows in the graph, but to be this close to that goal, it's weird to even say. I can't even like think about it, you know, the idea of logging 50,000 by the end of the month in 4 days. Alright, yesterday was incredibly busy, so I ended up doing basically the bare minimum for writing, which was about 400 words. Thankfully, I was very close to reaching my goal of 45,000, which is the next big milestone before the final big milestone. Today is Thanksgiving, and I just finished watching the Outsiders perform in the parade, which was really cool because if there's anything that's meant to be performed in the rain, it's the Outsiders. But anyways, I'm really excited for today because last year, this was my biggest writing day for the challenge. I was way behind and I only got 28,000 words in by the end of the month. And I just went back and looked at my old tallies and I wrote 4,750 words on Thanksgiving last year. I don't think I'll be able to beat my number from last year. So I'm currently at 45,000 words and let's write. Just went to check my word count and it's 47,000 exactly. 48,261. Taking a little break. I've done 4 writing sessions. I'm watching one of Abby Emmons' NaNoWriMo vlogs. Yo, I'm gonna have to edit one of these things. Her vlogs are so good. Y'all, what am I gonna do? Today is November 29th. It is the second to last day of November. And today is the day that I finish this challenge. Let's talk about yesterday. Did I end up writing as much as I did last year? No, but I wrote 4,001 words over 5 writing sprints. This is so difficult for me to even fathom. I'm at 49,100 words. I am 900 words away from this goal. Even though I'm right there, it does not feel real. Last night when I saw that number, that felt so surreal. I'm staring at the number and I cannot believe this. Okay, let's do this. $50,000. Let's go. You've done it, brave writer. You've transformed your spark of creativity into something amazing. You've taken an idea and expanded upon it and kept expanding until it became something real. Whether you finished your novel to completion or 50,000 words is just the beginning. You've already won. I stand with you in your wins, sending you a virtual high five, fist bump, pat on the back, or even a knowing approving look. It still doesn't feel real. What the heck? I feel like I'm filming a self-tape or something. And there we have it. The end of NaNoWriMo 2024. And my very first time reaching 50,000 words in the month of November. Today is November 30th, 2024, and in a wild turn of events, after reaching my goal yesterday, I haven't written at all today. And part of me wants to write, but part of me is also just trying to comprehend still what has gone on, what this process has been, where this project is going, and just the fact that I am so fortunate to have reached this goal and to just have this passion and just to have this experience is something that I really, really cherish. Even though I've had, you know, over a day to kind of take this in and to really absorb it, I'm still coming short on words. Honestly, it's still such a surreal just thought to be able to grasp that this happened and that it's real. It's a goal that I've been striving after for many, many years now. Thank you so much for spending November with me. I guess in hindsight at this point, but thank you for following me through this experience and for watching this video. I do have to give a shout out to all of the wonderful music and ambiance channels on YouTube and across the internet that have helped me tremendously throughout this project. Music and sound and situationals are such a big motivator to me throughout my creative process. So in particular, I have to thank Mundi Opus, which is a rather new channel that features sort of inspirational messages that are given through film soundtracks. I have to thank Wilde, who makes some wonderful shorter playlists that are perfect for single writing sprints, and most importantly, I have to thank Abby Emmons. Abby, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but your immersive writing sprint sessions and your live Write With Me sessions were such an important part of this process to me. I literally don't know if I would have reached this goal without your videos, so I thank you for that, and I thank you for what you do for us writers. That's a wrap on National Novel Writing Month 2024. It has been an absolute blast and an absolute pleasure, and see you all next November. Oh man. Oh, the editing I have to do.